Welcome to the More Phenomenal podcast where we talk all things Power Rangers, including action figures, comics, movies, news, games. I said I would have games this week, but I don't have games. My name is Doug, joined with your co-hosts, Caitlin and Mac. What's going on?
Well, just basking in the new year.
Yeah, I guess this is the new year now. If people are
Yes,
listening
it's
to
the
it.
new year
We're
now.
talking to the future.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Wait, I got two things of news first.
Ooh.
Okay.
The Lightning Monsters Wave 2. Did you see this? There was gonna be
I don't
Eye
remember.
Guy
Uh-huh.
and like the piranha person.
The one that we made the movie of?
No, that's like the hammerhead fish guy that we
Oh,
made our
right,
fan film
right.
thing. No. But Eye Guy, that'll
Eye
be
Guy?
interesting.
Yeah. Those are both good guys as far as I'm concerned. Those are both. But Pudgy Pig, come on.
I
Pudgy
know.
Pig.
Come on.
What the hell, man? Pudgy Pig.
over this Piranhasaur, whatever this dude's name is.
I don't understand why the Lightning Collection doesn't want to do Build-A-Figures.
Yeah, every well, I guess Star Wars doesn't do, but I was gonna say, yeah, it just seems ripe for the making of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like, look, don't get me wrong. Part of me is like, what are you talking about, Mac? Don't you want to be able to just buy these other guys just as their own figures?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's true. But, I could imagine like being tipped over and buying a whole wave to get Pudgy Pig. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're totally right. Punchy Pig would sell though. I see. I haven't gotten them yet. King Sphinx and Pumpkinhead.
you haven't gotten them yet. I haven't seen photos that you haven't posted any photos yet. So
Yeah.
Like
but
you've ordered them and they just haven't arrived, or
yeah,
you just haven't
Amazon
ordered them?
says January 1st.
Mm.
But yeah, but I've seen them on my Target and I've come close, but I just like I'm almost doing an experiment. I'm like, I want to see how these go.
Right.
Because I think usually I gauge it by like if I see it at Target and I already pre-ordered it, like depends on who it is, I might buy one regardless and cancel my pre-order. But these I'm like, they've been kind of just sitting there at Target for like 2 weeks now. And I'm like, I'm gonna hold off. I think these guys are I think this is gonna be a on sale Amazon like now $20 kind of thing instead of 30.
Right.
So I'm gonna hold off on them for a bit, I think. Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
I bet they'll go down in price. My guess is that they'll get discounted. It seems like everything gets discounted these days. Except, I mean, that's not true. Some stuff just sells out and you'll never see it again. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But there was
this
two
stuff
of
won't
each.
be like that. Yeah,
there was two of each. So I was like, I wonder how popular these guys are gonna
there
be.
really isn't a single Lightning Collection figure that isn't gettable.
Yeah,
they're all affordable, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Which I love. I hope that market does not change.
Yeah, I know. Keep that $20 price point going.
Yeah. I just think everyone who's like all the people who are like, man, Hasbro should make more stuff that's not Mighty Morphin, and then they do that, and then like Jason Red Ranger becomes like $60, because
right.
But yeah. The other thing in news was, let me pull it up. I just had
pull it up.
I
demand the news. Hurry up.
Simon Bennett, who's
that?
He is in. He works for Power Rangers Dino Fury.
What do you do?
EP. What is that? Executive president? I'm making that up. But anyway, here's what he said when asked about like other characters and like cameos this season. He says, "We want to bring back if we want to bring back a character, are the actors available? In a COVID environment, our New Zealand borders are closed. It was a challenge to bring our core Rangers actors into the country. We had to get a special exemption from the government. So to bring people casually for 2 or 3 days shooting is impossible. They have to go through a 2-week quarantine at the border, even if we have a government exemption, which is unlikely."
Wow. So it's just COVID's gonna get in the way of any cameos.
I think COVID's going to get in the way of a lot of stuff when it comes to filming things for 2021.
Yeah, I heard that a lot of productions might get shut down. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
people
surprised.
gotta socially distance, or else you'll get like a Tom Cruise yelling at.
Well, they're lucky. They're lucky they managed to get there. Yeah, I know the Tom Cruise thing is kind of awesome actually, but
Yeah,
I
I'm vibing it.
yeah, I'm vibing with it too.
Yeah.
But they're lucky they got their main Rangers there. That's
Yeah.
that
It
really
makes a good point. I thought we were rumored that we were gonna get like some Mighty Morphin guys back, but this makes a good
Well,
point.
I'm glad that they're doing it in New Zealand because New Zealand has like 0 COVID cases.
I know.
So
right.
No.
They might
at
actually
least they're
manage to
being
film it.
hardcore on it and
Yeah.
saying, keeping their country safe, but it does kind of put a damper on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's going to end up being the final live action season of Power Rangers, like people
Mhm.
speculate.
Yeah.
They might be able to work with the government. They may just say that right now because they don't have a solid answer. And they'll
Right.
probably work on it a little bit more. If it's something they really want to put into the show, they'll put it in the show. They'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, they're filming right now, so it's like
Mhm.
it's not like, oh, we'll see what happens if it blows over in the next 6 months or something.
Or maybe they're lying. Maybe they're saying it's a COVID thing and they're going to keep it a secret.
That's
Maybe
true
that-
too. But they could always do like bring the actors in to like a green screen in Los Angeles and like
Well, they could just
do it
shoot.
that way.
They could just have the actors be in footage that is separated from the other characters.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
they bring them back. It doesn't even
Well,
have
that's
to
what
be
they
green
did.
screen.
That's what they did in the final one of the credit scenes. I think it was in Captain Marvel, in that the end credit scene with her talking to everyone. She was in a green screen room. She didn't know who she was talking to. She was just
Right.
saying her lines, and there was 7 other people in the room with her, and she didn't know who they were. It was
Right.
A, to keep it a secret, but B, I mean, you could easily do that where you just have, solo shots, or you get, a few people and you get them all in the same green screen shot and it looks like it's all, magic.
I hope Hasbro would be willing to shell out for something like that. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I mean,
They might.
they might. They might. I mean, why not?
Look, here's the deal. Power Rangers has been playing with footage from other people this whole time.
Yeah.
That is what they're built off of.
Yeah, they've been reacting to dinosaurs that are not there, and then you just cut it with another screen. You
Yeah.
could put, Jason or Zach or whatever talking to no one, and then
Yeah.
splice it with them talking to no one.
Yeah. I bet you they'll probably end up doing that. I mean, it's so easy to do now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The way that movie magic or film magic works these days. They
I
wouldn't have
know.
been able to do it a decade ago, but they can do it now.
It would be cool. It'd be a big milestone for Power Rangers, frankly, if they did something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Time will tell.
All right, are we talking Dino Fury or Dino Charge? Jesus,
Dino Charge. You got me all messed up.
I know.
Yeah. Let's jump into it. Episode 20 of Dino Charge. It's called The Last Energem, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. I like this episode.
I liked it.
What'd you guys think overall?
Well, what was it like? It kind of felt like a season finale or
It
something.
was a season finale.
Yeah.
Was it?
the
Because
last-
there was episodes afterwards.
The next two
Yeah.
are like the Halloween and the Christmas specials. So I think they
Oh.
just threw those on at the end because
Got it.
they don't. They're probably we'll watch them next year. They'll probably be what is it? What's the word? Clip shows.
Clip shows.
Yeah.
More clip shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the episode too. I mean, these Rangers have cool costumes and the actors
Love
are
these
cool.
costumes.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, like the team has such a variety of backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like they're all like, oh, some of them are just kids, and some of them are doctors, and some of them are cavemen. Some of them are aliens, and some of them
And one of them's a prince.
yeah,
One of
they're
them's a prince.
they're royalty and they're aliens,
So,
And-
question: how
yeah.
did they all end up together for this
Gosh,
for this season? Do we even know?
So I recall that the main guys, the main colors,
Hmm.
they're kids who work at the shop. The classic story, they find the Energems or whatever.
Yeah.
then they find the Blue Ranger because he had an Energem. He found it back when he was a caveman, and it like preserved him until now, like in a rock, like he was like
Funny.
frozen kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
He's
the
the
same
Encino Man.
Yeah, yeah. And then the same thing happened with the night guy, like the
I
Gold
thought
Ranger.
I thought they were aliens.
He's not an alien. Is he an alien?
I thought they were royal aliens.
I did not think he was an alien.
I don't know, because like Jekyll or Heckle is an alien, you know. So I just assumed that like the other royal like Doctor Who guys were aliens.
Well, I know the prince guy is just a prince who happens to like find like his family has like one of those like dino gems, and it's like, oh, it's our family.
Oh, they're
thing.
just modern royalty?
The guy the prince guy that walks in that was
Yeah.
wearing normal stuff, he's modern royalty.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. These guys are like the freaking Avengers. Like they
Yeah, just like the random walks of life.
everyone's just got a totally different background.
That's cool.
But,
Yeah,
yeah.
I liked them. I thought they were a good team dynamic.
It kind of makes them feel more like superheroes to have that much of a colorful backstory, you know.
Yeah.
This episode would make me watch the rest of the season just to find out what happens.
They're interesting. Yeah, I think it's interesting though. At the same time that like it's a fun to watch season, it's still very much a it feels like it's for kids, you know. Like Dino Charge, like you can really feel that sometimes, and maybe it's just with like the Megazord and stuff, but it was kind of hard to where I feel like I don't know, maybe sometimes other seasons can blend that a little bit better. But anyway.
Okay, I looked it up. The Gold Ranger, Sir Ivan, he's a 13th century knight who's been trapped in a body kind of thing. So he's from the past too.
Okay, he's from the past. Okay.
But the Granite Ranger, the guy who was just like, oh yeah, the prince is
guy.
here.
Yeah.
He's a normal like prince in modern times.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all have their own thing.
I feel like this is like the instance where there was 5 different people with 5 different ideas, and they were like, let's just throw them all together.
No, I think this is like we want to get like there's so many Rangers here. Like you can't just keep having like the Tommy new kid of the week.
Yeah. No, it is a really big team. When they were all lined up at the end, I was like, geez.
I mean, it's random, but it's so specific at the same time that I can't help but think a lot of them are probably Sentai origins, you know? Because when that happens, you look it up and you're like, oh yeah, that's the same character.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. Yeah.
I think it would be funny though if they did that. I like this because it's, you know, variety, but it'd be funny if like, okay, like the 5th and 6th kids in our math class also found out, so we need to give them Energems.
Right,
you know?
they're also Power Rangers.
Yeah.
They also do martial arts and are kind-hearted, so yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, that like the burger place or whatever smoothie place they work at just keeps hiring people.
Oh yeah,
like,
Dino
Right.
Nuggets or whatever.
I think the only thing that bothered me out of the entire show, and it's only because the costume is so different than everything else, is the little keeper thing.
Oh,
Like
keeper.
he looks like
Keeper, E.T.
yeah, he looks like a mascot. Versus you have like the villains who have like these really cool robotic costumes, and then you got the Power Rangers, and then you have a mascot.
Yeah.
Like
Keeper
that was
looks
my
pretty
only
dumb.
problem.
Yeah, you can't deny Keeper's silly. And it's super silly when he does all those crazy martial arts and you're like, whoa, that guy can really move, you know?
Right.
And at one point, I don't
Can't
know if
move his lips, though.
anyone noticed it, but like at one point he must have gotten hit too hard or something during the scene. I don't remember. It was like on the ship or something, and he got pushed, and one of his eyes, one blinked and the other one didn't.
Oh,
Just
really?
for like a split second. It was
That's
really funny. And it was kind of like, it was like the only thing that made it like go,
Right. Well, I mean,
like you couldn't have made that character like, I don't know, more well done.
I don't know what that's about. Yeah.
No,
he's
I think
weird.
that's just puppetry. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No,
It was like that was the one thing out of this entire episode that I had like, I was like, me.
Totally.
Anticlimactic.
Now, when he came on the screen, my wife was watching. She's like, "Who is this ET Splinter dude?"
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the only goofy looking part. But other than that, this team is beloved by a lot of people, and I see why. The variety and the characters are top notch, I think.
Well, let's get into it kind of like linearly. So like
Okay.
where did it even start out? Like they're looking for the purple Energem.
So
right?
it starts out Sledge is like, I got the purple one. Like
Oh
I
no,
did
he
it.
has yes, and he built a weapon out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then the pink girl, Poisonous, or I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know their names.
I liked her costume. She was cool looking.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looked
Like the
Mario
giant
character.
heart balloons around her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Hey, you said we were gonna get Poisandra, I think. Yeah, Poisandra. Yep. Is that if that's how you pronounce it?" And she's like, "Yo, you said we were gonna get married. If we get all these Dino Gems, you got one. So like, we're never gonna get married. You know, this is the season finale. Like, we should."
Right. I know how many episodes we have left.
Yeah. It's taking you this whole season. You got one. So then he says, "Let me get one more, and then we'll get married." This is where like I was like, "Oh, this is a little Rita Zed vibe going on."
Right.
Because he looked cool.
You think he looks cool? Yeah, he does look cool. Cool.
Yeah, I think he looks cool.
I think it looks cool. I like their Finster guy a lot.
Okay, the blue dude. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
guess
liked
he's
him.
blue.
He was funny.
He kind of reminds me of like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz or something.
Yeah.
I thought he was cool.
You know what I think I would have liked? As a kid, I would have loved this episode because it's a lot of things it breaks sort of the mold of the monster of the week. Like you see that, like later on we'll get to it, but the Rangers are like in the evil villain's base, and it's like I would have been losing my mind as a kid. Like, this is it, you know?
I like the losing the powers, but still like going in to fight also, you know, yeah.
Well, I like that kind of correspond with what Keeper said in the beginning, was that you can take the gem, but you can't take a Ranger's heart.
Right.
And he was like, well, I don't have any powers, but I'm going to keep fighting. I can easily die, but oh well.
If I was him, though, I couldn't help but thinking, like, nobody's saying it, but it's like, you just want your Power Ranger powers back. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We all get it. You want your powers back. Like, you can just admit it. You know? It's like, yeah, it's the right thing to do, but like, you also want to be a superhero again.
There's selfish motive behind
you
sounding like you're a good person. You just want your suit back.
Yeah. We'll get to jump to there. So we get the Rangers in the base. They're like Kendall, who's their like Billy-ish person. Yeah. She's like, I made this robot. We're gonna sneak it onto the ship. It's gonna track down the Energem, bring it back.
I like that little robot.
Yeah.
Must find.
yeah. Like Wally or something.
Yeah.
And then Sledge comes down, and then the Rangers are like, "Okay, let's go. We need to call that Prince guy because he has one of the Energems." And he just comes
strolling. The whole team together. Yeah.
He just comes strolling in. You know.
So many dudes on this team. You know.
Yeah.
So
one
many.
girl. Yeah.
So many.
At this point, one girl.
Yeah.
When they were all fighting in the Megazord together, just the dudes, I was just like, I just kept thinking like, bros, like that.
Yeah, when they all said it together, it was like such a manly team, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, this is like the frat team.
Yeah, you're right. They should have switched one out. They should have made the Prince guy a girl. Just switch them out.
Well, like
princess.
A
Yeah.
What's a prince guy but a girl?
He's the Granite Ranger.
Yeah,
the Granite Ranger.
It's kind of a cool name.
Yeah,
I like his helmet. His helmet's
like,
really
oh
cool.
yeah, I'm the Red Ranger. I'm the Granite Ranger. Okay.
Well, I'm the Ruby Ranger. Like, no, you're not. You're not.
What color is even granite? It just looks like
well, it's
silver
like
and gold.
It's dark. They call him the Granite Ranger because they already in the next season they get a Silver Ranger.
This guy's just dark gray.
Yeah, he's just dark gray. Yeah.
He's not silver. He's dark gray.
But that sounds stupid. I'm the dark gray ranger.
Yeah, I know, right? Call me the Concrete Ranger.
That sounds cool. Granite sounds dope though.
Yeah, I like Granite.
Yeah,
I like though when they've had like the Titanium Ranger before.
Mm-hmm.
I like when they do that.
They get fancy.
Yeah, they're like,
or the Navy Ranger.
Yeah, I'm the Gunmetal Gray Ranger. I'm a popular color of Jeddah.
Yeah. So anyway, they go to fight him, and then he creates. Oh yeah, wait. What's the thing happens? He like freezes him up.
Yeah, he's usually using the purple Energem to basically freeze them. He puts them like almost in like this force field, and they literally cannot move. So then he just like walks up to the Red Ranger, and he was like, "Hello," and just like takes
Stabs
his Energem.
him. Yeah, he just knows where to stab him to take the energy. I was like, that's gnarly. You can just, yeah.
That's when Keeper came in and did his fight scene.
Yeah, he's like,
but then he gets captured.
Stay away from my Rangers. Yeah, he gets his butt kicked.
Dude,
cool.
Props to Tyler. Like he got his powers taken away, and then he was like still kicking butt with the spear thing.
Staff,
he grabbed that spear. Yeah, that was awesome. Immediately saved all the other Rangers.
Yeah. I wonder if it was cool for him. I wonder if it was cool for him because he just got to be in shorts the whole episode.
Right. It's so comfortable.
I told you that I saw him in American Horror Story, right?
What? What's the season?
The season 1.
What character does he play?
He plays the kid of the family that moves in at the very end in the last episode.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, I would not have even like put him to that.
Yeah. I was crazy. He's like, so he's ever since I saw him in that, I just keep thinking like you're a good actor. Like even though like he's maybe not a good actor, he's like been in real stuff. So I'm like, like act, man. Like you can act. And like
he's cool.
He delivers.
I met him at Comic-Con last year, and he was a cool dude. Yeah,
he seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, he was like, we talked to him at one of his booths. I told him he was cool, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, come to my like signing. I'm at the Boom Studios booth like in an hour with the red ninja steel guy." That's not what he said, but
right.
And then I went over, and then there was a line, and I was like, no.
I could go look at the same 17 booths again. I'm not gonna do this.
But it was free. But I just was like, I already talked to him like for a good amount of time. Like, I'm fine,
Yeah.
But he was a cool guy.
I can't wait till we can go to a convention.
Yeah. I think he would be a cool like, not to like put him like lower the stakes or anything, but like he'd be a good like CW Nightwing, like for the Arrow universe or something.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're even putting that much more work into the Arrow universe? I guess they're doing that new Superman show.
Oh yeah, Superman and Lois.
Yeah,
Batwoman's good.
Black Lightning got canceled.
And they got a new Batwoman.
Yeah.
Supergirl's still going, I think.
No, it's about to end, I thought.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, it
I'm
ended.
so behind. So.
And I thought that Flash isn't been canceled, but it seems like it's.
You know what? It just kind of. Sorry out to all those Flash fans, but it just kind of died out.
It hasn't been good since season 2. Like, and I've been watching it, waiting for it to get better. I'm just like praying for the day that Flash gets better, and
too many times into the Time Force.
Well, it wasn't that. It was just after season 3, I was like, okay, now the main villain's a black speedster guy.
Yeah.
Instead of a blue speedster guy.
I've been getting back into Supergirl, but even then I'm struggling there too.
Yeah. I just feel like I just realized that I couldn't put up with these shows just because they had superheroes in them anymore. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm better than this.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Marvel's TV shows. Those
WandaVision is soon.
Yeah.
That's like in like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm hoping for more
back to Power Rangers.
Anyway, I hope that Red
This
Rangers
is what happens when you get 3 nerds together. Just pinball.
So that's what made me go like, yeah, Tyler, you're cool. You deserve to be in series 1 of the Lightning Collection.
Yeah, I want that.
No, I liked him.
I thought about that toy when I was watching it. Like he's got a cool costume.
He does, yeah.
Well, I personally like Kendall because she's the first Power Ranger that looks like me.
Kendall's great. Mm-hmm. She's a great character, and we should get to her. She's about to do something because right now, when she notices that Keeper gets kidnapped, she's like, the right thing to do is to save him. So she like sneaks into one of the pods that goes back to the ship. I like how she just elbows that dude. Sorry, that was pretty awesome. And she
Just
takes
throws him out of the pod and my pod now.
Yeah, my pod now.
Yeah, she like elbows the guy, and I was like, "Yeah, where have you?
Yeah,
we
you
need to
got
get,
this.
We need to get
know
you out
the
of
Power
the
Rangers.
She's been watching them enough. She knows the moves.
Yeah, we gotta get you out of the base more often here,
right? And so then she goes up, and then she hijacks one of the like little Monster Inc. costumes. That's all.
Oh
I
yeah,
can see
the beekeeper suits. Yeah.
I thought that was smart. So she gets to the ship.
It's very Star Wars, this whole episode.
Very Star Wars.
Very Star Wars.
And then she gets there, she opens the gate, and there's like monsters in jail, which I'm thinking those are the monsters of the week type thing that they
that's like their back catalog of monsters is like
okay.
Because isn't it a prison ship? Is that a different season?
I think you might be right. I don't know enough about the season to confirm or deny that. Yeah. But I liked how she was like, I'm going to get dressed in this thing so I'm not like hassled by these monsters. You know, like
Stormtrooper disguise.
Yeah.
And then she's in like the control room or something. And down below, they realize that Kendall is gone. And so then she calls them on the way up saying, I'm on my way to the ship. And then fuzzes out. And so they split up because now there's like a giant monster.
Right.
Oh, yeah. So there's a monster.
And they're in Megazords and they're fighting it. And they're like, the prince guy's like, we'll just split up. And we'll go get her and keep her, and you guys keep fighting.
Yeah, like us 5 or 6 bros or whatever will go.
The bro team.
Megazord, yeah.
I like their Zord suits. Like they're inside the Zords, and then they get the like.
Oh yeah, with the like
chest,
thing.
The He-Man battle damage chest.
Yeah. I'm like.
I thought it was an arm at first. I wasn't sure what it was because it looks like their arm is like this.
Yeah.
And then I realized it wasn't.
Like a cast.
It's like a big old Energem thing. Yeah.
I'm just like, those are repacks waiting to happen in the figures.
Give it to us. Why didn't it have a removable vest like the first figure?
That's what they're gonna do. Like with the remaining ones, just put it as an accessory, and then you're gonna be like, oh, like the other ones didn't come with that.
But I was so mad. I kept looking into like, does Leo come with the Quasar Saber? You know. And I saw a listing that was like, he comes with the claw. And I'm like, where's the claw? I haven't seen the claw in any of the photos. Like, there's a claw in there too, but no sword. Like, anyway, I'm probably going to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I saw that the I can still get the 2-pack with the red Psycho Ranger on Hasbro Pulse. It's like not even,
Oh, yeah. Check GameStop first, because I feel like those ones were just like.
GameStop is freaking tapped out, but I will.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you ever get your gold bar from GameStop?
Never.
What?
Never.
What?
Never sent it. They never sent it.
Did you pay for it?
I paid for it, but they're not going to charge it until it ships.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been charged for it.
No, I've never been charged for it. They have my payment information. So they're just waiting.
Sketch.
They'll probably just forget about it, to be honest.
That's sus.
But if I ever randomly get a gold bar, I don't care.
Yeah. And you paid like $2? $10?
It was like $10 or something. It was
okay.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world.
So question. I missed this part. Shelby and Tyler. So Shelby's they're on the Zord, and she's like, are you sure you're going to do this because you don't have powers? And he's like, yeah, I'm a Red Ranger, even though I don't have powers.
Yeah.
And then they get on the ship, and then she's depowered all of a sudden.
Yeah, she's in. I don't remember how that happened.
I think it was just a cutscene where she was all of a sudden not powered anymore.
I just think that was an aesthetic choice. I don't think she lost her powers or anything.
Yeah.
She decided to be on.
Maybe she was like, well, if Tyler's not in his suit, I won't be in mine.
Well, because she wants FaceTime, you know. Otherwise, it's like a stunt actor.
Yeah. I was just wondering if there was a line I missed, you know.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't remember that because I was even wondering that myself. I was like, did I miss something?
Oh, but before we even get to that, she gets Keeper, and the guys just hand her the purple Dino gem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because she's in her disguise.
I love that, and she just quickly takes it out of the box and like take this to storage, and she's like, okay, yeah, and then puts it in her pocket. You know, it was pretty slick. Like I found myself at that point kind of being like, like really engrossed in the story because they're like, don't
Uh-huh.
lose the Energem, Kendall.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she ends up finding Keeper, and then they get captured on the ship. And this is when it gets dark, right? They're like, throw her in the incinerator.
That was
Mhm.
awesome. Yeah, they're about to throw both of them in the incident. But at first they say like the trash dump or
Compactor,
something.
yeah.
And I'm like, this is so Star Wars, you know?
Yeah.
Yep, I thought that too.
And it was like, oh, their trash is just fire. That's
I know.
yeah, you know, yeah.
They don't
Why
have
does the
some
Death Star just
monster
have a
thing.
flame pit? You know, yeah. Is that really, you know, is the giant like crusher with the Dianoga inside of it really worth? Is that better than a flame pit? I feel like the flame pit is like, there it is, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway,
Maybe Star Wars is like too much combustion, or I don't know. You know?
yeah.
So
But yeah, so she grabs like acid or something and stops them from throwing them into the pit.
Oh yeah, where did that acid even come
Well,
from?
the
They were
acid was from the
throwing-
very beginning.
Yeah.
Remember, they were like putting it together for the weapon.
Oh
And
right.
he
Do you
goes,
remember-
don't be clumsy with it because it'll put a hole right through the ship. And you know that's total foreshadowing. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, someone's going to put a hole in the ship.
Well, I like that they're dealing with these chemicals, and one of his lines was, "Why aren't you wearing a mask? Am I the only one that cares about safety?" And I was like, "Oh, ha ha ha."
Yeah.
Such a 2020 vibe.
Yeah, I
I
know,
know.
right? I was like, "Oh man, quite the episode here." Yeah.
Yeah. And then she gets turned into the Energems, like Purple Ranger. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's like, no, Kendall, you are the
Yay!
Purple Ranger. You're
It's
purple
my
vibe.
favorite color.
Yeah.
What dinosaur
Really
is she?
vibe the purple. What dinosaur is Kendall? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even like dinosaurs that much, so I don't know dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs.
Yeah. As someone who worked inside a dinosaur puppet for a few years, I
As
know
someone
little-
who took
I had-
dinosaurs in college.
yeah, I know. I took a dinosaur class in college. Yeah. But it wasn't fun.
I loved it.
But yeah, I like the suit. Looks good. And
Mhm.
then when
Looks
Shelby
comfy.
and Tyler ran into him, she's like, "Is that you, Kendall?" You know?
Yeah, she's like, and Purple Ranger? And she was like, it's me.
Yeah.
Plesiosaurus?
What's it look like? Like, what's it like?
I don't know.
Plesiosaurus. I feel like I know what that is.
Describe it to me.
I think it's like a little.
It's a
herbivore thing.
water. It's that big water with like a long neck. It's like a.
It's like the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like the Loch Ness
That's what they
Monster.
think the Loch Ness Monster is a Plesiosaurus.
Got it. Can you imagine saying that every time? Like, Plesiosaurus.
That's why she
There it
says
is.
Plesio, like purple Plesio Dino Charge.
That's a
Yeah.
Plesiosaurus.
Got it. It kind of rolls off the tongue once you say it once. Plesiosaurus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plesiosaurus.
Plesiosaurus Ranger.
That's how Jason would totally say it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really
Plesiosaurus.
liked it. I liked her costume. I got all excited that it wasn't a female ranger that's pink or yellow. I mean, well, the other one's pink. That is
Yeah.
a yellow.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
You're right.
She's definitely a standout, and she was already a cool character before she became a Power Ranger. So
Mhm.
it's like really exciting. Like, yay, you have powers. Go punch stuff. You know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If I ever go to Comic-Con as a Power Ranger, that's who I'm dressing up as.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like 100%.
Well, we'll go to Power Morphicon as Power
Yeah.
Rangers one day. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
One day.
One day. And then what happens? Oh, they run around, and then
And then Tyler hears that they're going to use his Energem to basically destroy the frat
Megazord.
boys in the Megazord.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so he tells the girls and Keeper, like, no, he has to do this. He has to go get his Energem. And so he sends them off, and then
I
he
kind of
goes,
thought Kendall should have done it, to be honest.
right?
I was like,
No,
shouldn't
give
the
her
new-
some more
Yeah.
some more power time. But no, she ends up like kicking butt, taking names.
Oh,
as
because
a-
they need to be in the Megazord, right? Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the girls go in the Megazord. So it's the girl team versus the frat boys against the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But when they leave, it has the slowest door closing scene ever.
Oh,
where the-
yeah.
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 Don't don't wait for me. Yeah, I like yeah, okay, goodbye.
I have to do this. I'm not happy about it either, but I
Yeah.
have to do
And then when
it.
it cuts back to the other character, it's like this, like but like no, but I have to. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't know, maybe these doors don't work like an elevator where if like you put your hand in it, it doesn't just open again.
Yeah, maybe it is like that. That'd be so funny if it was a convenience
Well, they made
store
me
and
think
it's
of
like,
our watertight doors on the cruise ship. We have these doors that move very slowly, but
right.
if you jump between both of them and like just happen to get caught, you will lose an arm. Like they just go and they
Ugh.
won't open until they're, there's a specific button. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
I
like
would
that.
stay away from those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
because they're
sounds
like airtight, and let me tell you, it's really freaking annoying when they do watertight door drills, and you're trying to go from one end of the ship to the other, and then you get stuck in between two doors, and you're just like,
Ugh,
Ugh, that
So
sounds
that
yeah,
sounds
so that's what it made
terrifying.
me think of. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, those are just like
fight
the
an
space
adventure.
version of our watertight
Yeah.
doors.
Well, he barely makes it through another door that closes, and I was like nervous for him. But I
Mhm.
knew I knew nothing would happen. But I was
I
like,
know.
no, I
All
don't.
I could think of is like, didn't you have training? You're not supposed to do that.
I always think about like Indiana Jones reaching back for his hat, and I'm
Yeah.
like, no, Indy,
Yes.
it's not worth
Leave
your
the hat.
hand, bro. Yeah, like
Get
keep
another
it.
hat.
Yeah, go get another hat. And I know
that's
for
the
a
hat.
fact you wear 3 different hats anyway. So
But that's the hat that the guy gave him in the movie or whatever.
it is.
Doug's very,
theory.
very.
In theory, it is the hat that Fedora, the very uncreatively named character, gave him. In
That's his name, Fedora.
his name's Fedora.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the guy that
Funny
gave
as
him the
hell.
fedora is named Fedora.
Here, give me a second. I need to pause. My computer's about to die, and it says it's charging, but
Fix
it's
it.
not. Okay, well I'm back.
You're back. All right.
Okay,
What were
so
we saying?
we were
I don't
saying
remember.
so basically
Doors.
Doors.
Tyler makes it into the like commands room. I didn't know he had his blaster. He pulls his blaster out.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
where was he hiding that? Like
His cargo
where did
shorts, I guess.
Yeah.
It was so random.
You can just pull it out. All you have to do is like reach back and go like this, and a gun shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then the robot ends up getting his gem back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. I love how he gets to the thing and he pulls it off, and there's another grate, and he can't pull that one off, and he's like, "Oh, great!" And then like freaking the bad guy, Baron Evil, shows up, and he's like, "Oh, great!"
Yeah.
But the robot did its job.
Yeah.
And you think he's gonna hit the button and everyone's gonna die, and you get really nervous, but then he's like hitting it with his head because it's not working.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. This and then Tyler has this great line where he like pulls out like this dino shield thing, like blaster dinosaur head thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the one where his hand is a dinosaur head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's
That was
like,
cool.
I've been waiting a long time to do this. And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. It was
That's a
cool
good
fight.
line.
Yeah.
It was a good finale, I thought, because you got to see them. You know, it was classic Rangers. You know, seeing the Red Ranger do something cool by himself, and you know.
Yeah. Yeah. A new Ranger comes
That
into
Red
play.
Ranger energy.
Yeah.
It's funny when you get past having 6 Rangers, suddenly the Red Ranger is the coolest one again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's only when you have 6 is the 6th one like some, marginally cooler.
Yeah.
But now it's like,
Yeah.
well, now that we have 9 or 10, it's like I'm still the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then like Tyler was prepared to go. He like
Yeah.
he
I
was
guess this is it for both of us.
yeah. He's like, if this is our fate, I'm fine with it. And I was
Yeah.
like-
We were
But I
both
love
dying
that his
today,
line was like
Siri.
right before he jumps out of a plane with no parachute. He's like, "Well, Dad, I hope you could see this because it's been wild," and then
Yeah.
just jumps out.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, he couldn't get into an escape pod in time. That was pretty cool. And he just flies to safety, because he's a Power Ranger.
Well, he was falling, and then the Zord picks him up.
They're right. He gets
Yeah.
picked up. But yeah, I just that was just a very heroic moment.
hmm
Yeah.
But we can't let the Red Ranger die,
No, of course not. No Ranger can die. As a
and
Power
so a
Ranger,
Megazord eats him.
yeah. Yeah. I'd love to see like a Power Ranger thing where like the Megazord's mouth That's the perfect way to pick up a Power Ranger that's falling.
I thought the Megazord was actually really cool because even its wings are like, instead of just like a jet where it's flying, it's like actually flying. I thought that was pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's cool. You're right. Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
And then sorry, we already missed it. Kendall and others, they destroyed that monster guy.
Yeah.
No,
Looks
no, no,
awesome.
no, no, no,
No?
they didn't because once they got the Red Ranger, then all of them
Red
did
Ranger
the like
comes and
3,
helps
2,
them.
1, and
Ah.
then the big blaster thing, and then they're like, "Yay!"
Yeah, because it's like we're almost done. One more thing. Time to deal with the final monster.
You
And
got
then
it.
after that battle, they're like all in the command center, and they're like, "Well, this is it." Except for there's like that one scene of all the bad guys like crashing, and they're like, why did you need more than one? We were winning with one, and you needed 6, and now we have 0. And he's like, I know. And then
And I love
Oh,
his
yeah.
line is that she says something about how he's so like, he's so over the top, and he goes, after 64 million years together, you just figured that out. 64 million years, girl, you need to go find someone else.
I know. Whenever I hear that in stuff where like immortal beings in comics or movies have been like together or around for that many years, I'm like, how do you even comprehend that? Like, I would have definitely grown distant from people I knew 1,000 years.
Well, I think
before,
it's funny that she keeps whining about how how they haven't gotten married. You're telling me you've been together for 64 million years and you just didn't find time to do it?
Yeah, really? Like, come on. Can't you find someone? Can't the captain of your ship marry you? I mean,
Right?
yeah.
No, I just thought that was
Like
funny.
freaking Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Something else is going on. He clearly has some side hustles.
Yeah, he's got some side machines.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, one day, baby. One day. Go around this whole empire.
Look, a new pretty thing for your luggage.
Yeah. Like, oh, why don't you go add another giant pink leaf to your costume or something?
But then everyone's like, well, I guess it's time to go.
That was so jarring for me because I wasn't like toward the end I started to realize it was a started realizing it was a like the finale.
Mhm.
But then when they were all like, okay, goodbye, I'm like, wait, what? Like, you're all just leaving? What about season 2? Like, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to see what happens.
Right. So there is a season 2. This isn't like the end of the series.
Yeah.
No, there's a season 2 for this series.
Yeah.
Okay.
And spoiler
Super
alert,
Dino Charge.
Yeah, that last Energem, his dad has it. Dun dun dun.
What? His dad who wrote the book?
And so his dad's alive?
He's the Aqua Ranger, which is another cool sounding name.
Yes.
Oh, is he
Ranger.
like? Does he speak to fish?
Nah, he just has
no,
a
it's not
blue...
like Aquaman. Yeah.
He just has a blue.
That would have been a cool ranger.
Yeah, the Aquaman Ranger would have been sweet.
Yeah. Oh well, that's interesting. We're gonna have to watch that.
But the final scene of the episode is just he leaves in search of the gem, right? But manages to take Shelby and what's the Green Ranger's name?
Is he green? I thought he was teal.
He was wearing a teal shirt at the end, but
and he has a teal moped.
He's the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's lots of ways to get around with green.
Did you see that actor recently said that he was playing that character as gay the whole time?
I did see that. I was trying to find the quote to bring that up, but I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah, I guess I saw it on Instagram somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was playing the character gay because there's some lines, and I don't know, it seems like he has a crush on the Black Ranger is what he was saying. Like that's how he interpreted the character.
When did this come out? Oh, 2015.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh. So is Super Dino Charge like the second one?
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
Even Nina said it looked pretty modern. She was like, "What is this? Looks good."
Yeah, I was like, I was like, wait, if Dino Fury is
Nina
next,
loves
is this
Power Rangers so much? Sorry.
Wait, what?
she's right behind me, so I'm just.
Oh, is she enjoying all the Power Rangers?
Yeah, she loves some. Anyway, she's playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Funny. But yeah, I thought it was very modern. I was like, this is very nice looking and sleek.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes it's really hard to tell with seasons like this when they're using Sentai footage. You know?
So is it
Yeah.
Dino Fury, then Super? Or no, wait, sorry, Dino Charge, then
Mhm.
Super Dino Charge,
Mhm.
and then is Dino Fury like after that, or is there something?
No,
in
that's the
between?
newest season. It's not going to
Yeah.
be connected to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
so
Just
Ninja
happens to be another
Steel,
Dino.
Ninja Steel, the one where they played the Halloween board game, that's the
Yeah.
season after this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
what?
then
Beast
oh,
Morphers.
And then Beast Morphers.
yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's when you think about it
Relatively.
that way, yeah, it's like the third newest season kind of. Or-
Yeah.
Am I missing
Okay.
one? That doesn't seem right.
It seems like you're missing one, but I can't think of what it is.
I think that's it. But
Yeah, I think that's it.
yeah, it's because I think they all have 2 seasons, which makes it go a
Yeah.
little longer than you would expect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Ninja Steel.
Yeah. But I get thumbs up. Oh, and there's the little, thing at the end with a new villain kind of thing. Kind of like wait till they get a load of me
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But
But
yeah.
Kendall was cool. It was cool to see her origin.
Yeah.
It was
liked
a
her.
cool episode to have her origin begin, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's Dino Fury is obviously
Yep.
going to be the newest one. Then you
Mhm.
have Beast Morphers,
Mhm.
Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel, and Dino Charge and Super Dino
Sweet.
Charge. So
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that was
3
correct.
seasons ago.
We were right.
Yeah, good job. Well done.
We're often usually kind of wrong sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I'm impressed by us.
Yeah,
Well
yeah.
done. I would not have done.
I deserve a snack.
Well,
had
I
the-
definitely enjoyed it. I would probably, I would say this is one of my top 5 so far of the ones that we watched. Probably
Ooh.
top 3 actually.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll watch more Super Dino Charge.
I like Zeo so far. Zeo is still my favorite, but this is definitely like top 3.
Yeah. Did you see a thumbs up
Yeah,
Thumbs
thumbs up.
all the way around? Did you see Catherine, who plays Cat,
Yeah.
posted that she got her figure of the Lightning Collection?
Oh, she did?
Yeah. And she wrote it's interesting that they've decided to make the Sparkle one instead of like the Zeo cat.
Right.
And then I just saw the comments of because it's so hard not to be like, well, actually, they're gonna make the Zeo one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Like
you'll get Zeo Cat.
yeah,
And
they're already
you'll
making the
get Turbo
Zeo.
Cat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Funny.
yeah. But you just I had to resist of 20 other people already posted that they're gonna make the Zeo one. I don't need to also tell her
Yeah.
that they're gonna make the Zeo one.
Yeah.
But,
Oh.
yeah. I have that figure too. I just haven't opened it yet.
Ooh, put her
Yeah.
head on the normal pink one.
Have they
I
made
know.
a figure of Kendall?
No,
Purple Ranger?
Not a
not,
new
not
one.
in the Lightning Collection. Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't. They need to just get that team over with. They just do one wave of just those guys.
Yeah.
Well, if they ever do, I'm totally getting Kendall because she's my favorite.
Yeah.
Nice.
A, it's my favorite it's my favorite color, and B, I look like her. So, well, not
All right.
currently. My
Her-
hair is dyed, but normally.
Her unmasked head would be cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got to do a after we get a few more on our Caitlin's belt, we got to do a revisit our top 5 favorite Rangers. I want to see if it's
Oh,
changed at all.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely changed. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about mine now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. I think that's all I got for this week.
Yeah.
Me too.
Until
Yeah.
next week. Yeah. It's not less phenomenal. It's more phenomenal.
phenomenal.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
yeah.
Year! Pew, pew, pew. Be
Do.
safe
Yeah,
if you
follow
weren't
us on-
already.
Follow us on Instagram. I've been posting more of the videos of these on our YouTube.
Hmm.
Like them, subscribe there as well. I know we already did the closing thing.
Yeah, I know.
Just edit this in.
Like
a
and
little earlier.
subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe. Sweet. Until next week. See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.